This week on What's Good, we chat with Suwilanji Podela about her athletic career and her fitness lifestyle. We take a look at why Minister Lusambo will probably never call Hot FM again. We find out if rappers are as good at rhyming as they are at lying. And we dig deep into the reason why Honorable Dora Siliya's Taylor will most likely not inherit the kingdom of God. I am not a huge fan of politics. Huge sentiments coming from one of the biggest artists in the country. Slap D shared a lengthy post on his Facebook page this past week, addressing primarily surface photos of him and a couple of other artists in a closed-door meeting. The gathering was hosted by the PF Youth Chairman Kelvin Mutale Sampa at his residence. Some of the notable names present were Maki 2, Sheffy 187, Dandy Crazy, Chester, and Richie Busy. The photo started a bit of a stir on social media, raising concerns of whether or not Slap D was a part of the hashtag freedom of expression movement, and also suggesting he was strongly affiliated to a named political party. This prompted the founder of XYZ to give a response. Music is a business and not always a movement. If you expect musicians to be your movement, then you have it all wrong. How do you expect the same musician you scold and call broke to refuse a reasonable offer put on the table? It takes a well-balanced musician to turn down certain offers. Every man has a price. Words that would later haunt him. He admitted to attending the meeting to discuss different issues, but added that he had no control of who else was a part of that meeting, and that the one thing he did have control over was the power to make a choice, bearing in mind the consequences. Allow me to stick to my music, because that is what I do best. My opinions about politics will remain personal, just as it has been for the past 13 years of making music. Also words that would later haunt him. He ended his post by saying, "Let activists be activists and musicians be musicians." The Ghost of Comment Past now begins, with one of the comments reading, "Isn't this a political song?" with a screenshot of the song on YouTube. In 2015, you did a song for Narip and Elias Chipimo. Why do you want to lie today? To which Miller responded, "Yes, I did. At the time, the move and the price were right." This went on for quite a few more comments, and the artist made his best efforts to reply to as many as he could, exercising both his professional PR skills and his sarcastic side also. Take this one comment, posted oddly in all caps for dramatic emphasis perhaps. "When the pastor is spotted inside a pub with a castle light in hand, what do you expect the church members to say? The pastor was not seen holding a beer in this case. He was seen in a bar. He could have been preaching," Slap D retorted. Good one. A trending picture of the Honorable Minister of Information and Broadcasting Services, Dora Siliya, was posted this past week. The minister was seen rocking a daring outfit as part of a comeback public appearance after a 2-week quarantine period at her residence. But what was even more daring was the comment section. And as always, our beautiful countrymen and women never seem to disappoint. Brace yourselves. I swear this Taylor will never see heaven. I'm a Warriors, Ngongwangwa, Starling Tafwa. The Taylor, members of parliament and cameraman must be quarantined for allowing this kind of chitenge suit in the street. I distance myself from this kind of designing. The Taylor who made that suit won't see heaven for making our minister look like she's attending traditional dances. I'm usually a silent follower, but this outfit couldn't go without a word. The designer must be imprisoned. The Taylor has added to her sins here on earth. No heaven for her. She reminds me of a Makishi, a Likumbi Liamize, about to climb a mystical pole. What? Extraordinary outfit. A must-have for all COVID-19 recovered patients. Okay, one more. Her tracksuit is like a jumping castle. Isn't this the mask that didn't protect her last time? I promise this is the last one. The outfit was made by a telala and not a tailor. She said telala. It's official, guys. Mutale Mwanza is a beast. And we aren't just talking about her glow-up game. She once again had us jaw dropped several days ago when she slammed a figurative door in the face of a figurative minister. Okay, only one of those was figurative. In a phone call interview with Honorable Minister Bowman Lusambo on Hot FM's Hot Breakfast show, the two parties had a hard time having a decent conversation on air. In an effort to ask the minister a question anent the hashtag freedom of expression movement, Ms. Mwanza was incessantly interrupted by him. This went on until she hung up on the minister. Here's a piece of the audio recording moments before the bold move was made.
Don't talk about Kingsley, talk about it.
Wait. As a What's Good family, it would be a shame if we let this moment go to waste. How about we have fun with it? Let's do a head count of how many times the minister says musicians in 60 seconds. Go.
Don't talk about Kingsley, talk about if it's brand, talk about brand. Don't bring in the issue of musicians. Remove the issue of musicians. I did not address musicians.
Honorable Lusambo, you talked about Brian. Honorable Lusambo.
About these musicians. Ask them.
You talked about Brian.
The person who has been promoting musicians in this country.
We understand that, and which is why we are shocked.
The old and the new.
Why would you say,
Bowman Lusambo? They will tell you that
Honorable
Bowman Lusambo respects us.
Honorable, why would you say that Brian is putting the country into this?
Look at Mutale, you are a presenter there. Don't incite things which is not there. The issue at hand here is me and Kings, not musicians.
Honorable.
Underline that word.
Hello? Honorable.
Musicians.
Honorable Lusambo.
Me and
Honorable Lusambo, we're having a question.
Me right.
Listen to understand and don't listen to respond.
I said.
Okay, we can't both be talking at the same time. We're going to cut you off. When you're ready to understand and listen, we will give you a platform and we'll engage you. We are cutting you off.
Which I'm trying to answer.
No, we're cutting you off. Thank you. Thanks for calling. Because you don't want to listen. You need to listen to understand, not listen to respond. Honorable. We are cutting you off with all due respect. Thank you.
Later in the week on the same show, Ms. Mwanza adjured His Excellency President Edgar Chagwa Lungu to take up the mantle and do something about the happenings in the country.
We are not going to continue singing this song of the president is being misled. He's being given the wrong information. No. President Lungu now needs to just completely take charge and say, this is what needs to happen. Now, what am I going to leave for my children? What are you going to leave for your children's children? Our gold in the hands of foreigners? Abantu laborers chikaba nomba nomo ama Chinese ukula chusha abantu ngamwalanda ko atiyo. No. The president needs to take the wheel. This whole thing of being misled. No, they misled me. They came to my office. They told me, no, I fired him. No more. No.
A rising star, as she's been called since the start of her athletic career, Suwilanji Mpondela has lived up to that title in the 5+ years of her being a professional athlete. Her interest in the sport sprung up during her high school days, participating at her first international competition in grade 10 in Mauritius. Completing high school at the early age of 16, she went on to compete in countries around the world such as Nigeria, South Africa, the Bahamas, Ivory Coast, and Botswana, to mention but a few. She also took center stage at the Youth and Junior World Championships in Kenya and Finland, respectively, in the years 2017 and 2018. Her rise has been so great that she was a semi-finalist at her first World Championships competition. Suwilanji has a fetish for pineapples, saying she can have all her food servings with pineapples if she could. She's an economics and finance student at the University of Lusaka. Suwilanji is an introvert, saying she enjoys spending time alone and is not outgoing. Her introvert traits are so serious that her Instagram account has been private since its creation over 5 years ago, only switching it to a public one after her good friend Tio Nason convinced her to. She still cringes at the fact that her account is exposed to the vast public. She is very patriotic and has a weird obsession with the Zambian national anthem. So much so that her dream is to become an Olympian, and the biggest satisfaction will be to raise the Zambian flag high and hear the national anthem playing, knowing that it is because of her and her God. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all we had for you this evening. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Like this video if you found it helpful, and comment in the section below what you would like us to do next. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Daydreaming. And we'll see you in the next video. God bless.